Okay, yo, let me tell you what I'm thinking here. All right. I need to get to the side of the hat, but I want the, on the side of the hat, I want it as low as possible. Okay, I want the logo very low. If you trying to do, I know Racoma brags about, that 290-degree turn where it can go all the way on the side and you can have it embroidered on one pass. It's not for these. It's particular hats that do that, man. Those curved hats, a little small curved hat, maybe some Richardsons can do it. Probably some Richardsons can do it. But the flat bill hats, they're gonna get caught. They're gonna get caught. So, and it's nothing for you to turn it and put in another, man. Doing that, you save maybe about 3-4 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Which is good if you got, you got a long run to do with these things. But flat bills, these flat bills they're not gonna work. You can mess around, tear your machine up trying to do that mess. But anyway, you'll definitely lose your place as far as the hat go. Even this design, you see how wide this design is. Even this design, you couldn't even trace it. You couldn't even do a trace. So I was watching this thing in prayer because I didn't know exactly how low I went, but I went pretty much, I'm talking about as low as you can get. So I'm very happy with that, but I also want to make sure, I want this next logo that I'm gonna put on the side, I want it to be down here. I want it to be down here. So what I'm thinking is, I can hoop this thing a different way. Now, usually you gotta have the hat all the way pushed up here. What I'm gonna try to do is to hoop this inner band. I don't know if this is gonna work, y'all. Okay, I'm just thinking. My brain just thinking. But if it works, you heard it here first on Finny Prints. All right, this could be a game changer. This could redesign the hoop. The hat hoop. You can have a hat hoop strictly for size. Strictly for the side panel, because if you go all the way in like this, you're gonna, it'll start maybe right here. And people not used to that. When they see these things in these other places, and I'm gonna talk to you. Let me go ahead and hoop this thing, and I'm gonna talk to y'all about, because when people see the 3-panel hats that are coming out now with the NBA teams and stuff, and you got Casper the Ghost on the side and stuff, it's low. It don't sit high like it does when we're trying to do it. Where you got almost an inch worth of space. It's almost at the edge of the hat. But I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Let me get this thing. It's about as low as you gonna get it. That's about as low as you gonna get this thing. So we got it hooked, y'all. Boom, boom. He's not moving anywhere. Of course, we got it hooked. Extremely crooked. I can live with that. So I'm gonna probably have to do it on this side. It's cool. But also, I don't have backing. I forgot to put backing in. I don't even know if it could have got in there, but I'm just gonna put the sticky adhesive backing on the side of it just to give it a little more support. And we're gonna see if it do what it do. Oh yeah, we had to bring this screw all the way down to the back to get this thing hooked, but it did grip it. All right, so let's see what we have. All right, check us out. Okay, you got it hooked on that band there. Boom, 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 boom. That's what I'm talking. Well, he off just a tad, but I think it'll be all right. So when you're doing this, just make sure you catch all that band, but it don't, he ain't got as much grip as up here, but he pretty good. And we know he not going nowhere. Now let's watch this trace. Watch this trace, y'all. Ooh, look where we was at. And listen, we probably could hit, you don't want to hit that seam, of course, but you probably can't, we about right there. We're about right here. All right. And I don't even know if I want to be that low. I don't even know if I want to be that low, but that's where we are. That's where we going, y'all. Listen, this is probably a game changer. And if this thing works, let me just stop talking, man. We gonna see if this thing works. I'll hit y'all right back. Hold on, y'all. Let me catch this storm. We going slow on this thing. Why are we going slow? Because we going to a point of no return, man. We don't know what's going on with this thing. I actually let it up a little more because I didn't want it directly on the edge, but it should have went down just a tad more. But I'm not mad at this. This is lovely. It's a lovely point there. But if we had, imagine this now. Look how much space, because your hat bill is going to be right here. This curve that we attached to here, this curve that this little underneath bill we attached to, it's all the way to there. And that's why you can't get too low on the hat. So you limited on the front, but after this, y'all, your hat shouldn't be sitting high on the sides. All right, the logo on the sides shouldn't be high. It should look normal. Just a good factory type setting right here. But if you were doing something very large and you were covering like this whole side, maybe if you cooped it from the front some kind of way, you could probably hit that whole side and have, like, you know, the city underneath, you know, almost on the bill. You can have that going. I seen a New York hat like that, and they had the skyline going down the sides of the hat on the side. I ended up putting some sticky backing on there when I did. I showed y'all that last video. I did. So I had to cut the strings off, put some sticky backing on there, and got that together. But you see, we already got through the bottom part, so really, it ain't gonna be nothing to get through the top pieces here. It's only 6,000, man. So I ain't gonna, you know, just not to have the video so long. We'll come back and I'll show you the final. Got a little tail there. But yeah, I'll come back and show y'all the final. I need to sit down and get this thing some tender love, some TLC, and get all these things, get all these tensions, you know what I'm saying, together. Alright, so like I was saying, we could have went a little lower, y'all. You know, you just don't want to hit. You just don't want that foot hitting the back of this, or hitting this rail here. But it could have got you there. You see, we still had room. I could have went lower, but I got scared. I chickened out and I went up a little bit. But it's still a great placement, man. That's great placement. All right. That's great placement there. All right, y'all. We gonna try it again. That's, you know, I'm finna shift that out, but it had some light registration issues, and I want you to extend this. All right, I want this bill to be all the way out. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold that. You're gonna put that sticky adhesive backing on here, but you're gonna put it with this seam. This seam right here, you're gonna stretch that open. And so you see how much more space we got now? We even extended even more now. We was right up under here, but we extended more because we have this lip extended. So we're gonna see if this works. This is the Finney Prince hat, so, you know, I'm just trying something out. We still going. So we're gonna see if we can hit that. We should be able to get in that seam, but there. That's our only issue. You see that? You see that little room we got there with the little shake and bake? And so that'll be our next issue we'll need to solve, is that we have this. You got that going on. Maybe I can pin it some kind of way, because I want that to stay open like that. I don't want it to go in, to stay open like that. And see, having this because we're stretching that inner flap and we're catching that. And it's still, of course, room to go in. But if I, we got to figure that out. See, we put a pin in there. All right, we just slipped the pin diagonally going through there. We don't know. It stopped it a little bit. Okay. So that thing may have worked. We don't know what, how the spinning gonna go, how to, when it turns, if it's gonna get caught. But y'all know, how it is when you trying to pin down some foam. Kind of the same thing, but we got it here to try to keep us as sturdy as possible, so that we don't lose registration, because we don't have this thing hooped properly. Okay, we don't have it hooped properly. But I don't know, man. I never noticed it, but watch when this thing cut. Watch when it twists. See, I don't like that. You had it crumbled up a little bit. But it may be fine. This may be how it's going. But it almost looked like it's bird nesting. Like I said, you can have that bird nesting going on. You think it's something going on, but obviously it can't be bird nesting if you move it over to the next spot. That bird nesting will definitely get you stuck. You see how low we are? So now we see why it was, every time it juked, it was looking crazy, because I don't know, man. I may not have had this tape. Make sure, man, when you put that sticky down there, that you look in there, because I just went by feel. But just look in there and make sure you smooth that thing out. May even put some adhesive. I may should have put some adhesive, spray some adhesive on there, and then put the sticky backing on. But anyway, placement. Look where the placement at, y'all. We're getting that close to the bottom. We're getting that close. All right, y'all. This is a fitted. Well, it's not a fitted. It has an elastic band here. We trying to do the back. I was gonna pull out the 8-in-1, and you probably could do the 8-on-1 even on the other hat I just did. I gotta get this to somebody. I've been telling them I was gonna do this. Let's see. So we pinched it on the sides here. Boom. We got it straight up, and got the bill at the bottom. And of course you'll have trouble doing this on on a snapback, but on a fitted you can try to do this, but it's still, with the bill being down here, it's still a little problematic. What I've done here is pinch this and put a clamp on it just to straighten this out a little bit. You see it's still a little wiggle there. It's still a little wiggly. I could put some. Nah, I don't need it. I was gonna put some topping on it, but I probably don't need it. And I pinched this side, but again, you still have a little wiggy. Let's do a trace. Okay, clamps ain't flying off. All right, man, let's get this thing started. Oh, well, I haven't even. This is my first time actually doing this design. It's a little sloth, a super sloth. Goat sloth is what he wanted on the back. I put that little character there, but I have never, as you can see, I've never stitched this out before. So, a lot of times with them one-offs, man, I ain't finna stitch it one time and then stitch it another time. Like, it's only one, so you don't know that you don't have anything to compare it to. So, I trust my embroidery skills a little bit. enough to do this one off. He definitely got some registration issues. Well, not registration, but just bad digitizing. So I'm gonna clean that up. I'm gonna clean the file up. See the seam there in the middle. But that looks awesome, you know, for the back. That's actually kind of humongous for the back. But yeah, I'm gonna clean this thing up, and I may put this on Etsy.